Stephen Joshua Dinkle, age 28, was sentenced by Chief U.S. District Judge W. Keith Watkins to serve 24 months in prison, to be followed by 3 years of supervised release for his role in a cross burning in 2009. This was announced by the Justice Department and the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Middle District of Alabama. Dinkle was a former exalted Cyclops of the Ozark, Alabama, chapter of the International Keystone Knights of the Ku Klux Klan, the KKK. Dinkle entered a guilty plea on February 3, 2014, to accusations of committing a hate crime and obstructing justice in connection with the burning of a cross. In particular, he pleaded guilty to 2 counts of obstruction of justice, 1 offense of unlawful interference with the right to fair housing, and 1 count of conspiracy to violate housing rights. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at KKK leader reacting to life sentence. Yeah, you heard it right. According to records that were submitted to court, on May 8, 2009, Dinkle and one of his KKK recruits, Thomas Wendell Smith, met at Dinkle's home and decided to burn a cross in the neighborhood that was predominantly inhabited by African Americans. Dinkle crafted a wooden cross of around 6 feet in height, covered it in jeans and a towel to make it more combustible, and then placed it in Smith's pickup vehicle. Dinkle and Smith got into their car at 8 o'clock in the evening and drove to an African American community in Ozark. Dinkle dug a hole in the dirt and unloaded the cross at the entrance to the neighborhood where they were gonna bury it. He then poured fuel over the cross before placing it in the hole, standing it up in front of many houses, and lighting it on fire. After that, Dinkle and Smith got into their car and left. During sentencing, Chief U.S. District Judge Watkins said that it was clear that the purpose of Dinkle's conduct was to terrorize people in the community, and that his message was one of intimidation and violence. When questioned by local investigators, Dinkle falsely denied his involvement in the incident and said that he had resigned his office and withdrawn from the KKK months before the cross burning. When approached by the FBI, Dinkle again lied and told a special agent that he had been at home with his girlfriend when the cross burning occurred. He further claimed that he did not know a person who was in fact one of his superiors in the KKK at the time of the cross burning. During the plea hearing, Dinkle admitted that in burning the cross, he intended to scare and intimidate residents of the African American community by threatening the use of force against them. He further admitted that he burned the cross because of the victim's race and color and because they were occupying homes in that area. Defendant Dinkle chose to burn the cross at the very entrance to an African American neighborhood so that anyone coming or going would see the fiery cross, said Acting Assistant Attorney General Jocelyn Samuels for the Civil Rights Division. He intended to intimidate the community's residents in their own homes and neighborhood. There is no place for such conduct in our society, and the department will continue to prosecute these violent acts of hate. It is sad that in this day and age, people are still filled with such hate, said U.S. Attorney George L. Beck Jr. for the Middle District of Alabama. To act on such hate and burn a cross turns that hate into a crime, which should not and will not be tolerated. Prosecuting these types of crimes will continue to be a priority of my office. Dinkle's co-conspirator Smith pleaded guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to violate housing rights in December 2013, and he's scheduled to be sentenced on August 19, 2014. Dinkle's mother, Pamela Morris, is charged with 2 counts of perjury arising out of the investigation into the cross burning. Her trial is scheduled to begin on August 4, 2014. This case was investigated by the FBI with the assistance of the Dale County Sheriff's Office and the Ozark Police Department. The case is being prosecuted by Assistant U.S. Attorney Jerusha T. Adams of the Middle District of Alabama and Trial Attorney Chirag Baines of the Civil Rights Division. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section down below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.